Tahika Michu Eniteya Masaki.
Lapu. Ima Tahika Michu Masaki. Masakitea Masaki. Okay. Janae. Kashka Tahika Hikukake.
Ima Tahika Michu Enikutea Sak Ikyukake.
Oh, Lapu. Okay. What we're doing when I give you these, if you're given the opportunity, and I know that Tiana and Tashina, I believe it was Tiana though, we have like little festivals. Well, they're not so little when you see how many people when they usual times, normal times. Many people come and they, was it the Farm Festival or was the Pie Festival, Tiana, and you introduced yourself in Tunica. So if you ever given the opportunity to introduce yourself and you want to do it, you know, creatively and using your heritage language or one of your heritage languages, this is very good, you know, to be ready to do that. Because we learn how to say my name is and then how old you are. Okay. Tiana, kashkatihika hikyugake?
Ima Tahika Michu Ilitea Tokusak Ikyukaki.
Lapu. Ipirashu tachahipu. Ryan, kaash, wipirashu.
Ipirashu Kamilitacha.
Kumilitacha, Hetacha, Hetacha, kumilitacha. Tiana, kaash, hipirashu.
Ipirashu Tacharuina Ashuki Sinku.
Napu. Okay. Ryan, Tacha Terashki, Tacha, the page with the months, if you can find it. So they have that too to help them.
1 second.
So Janae and Raquel, I'm going to ask you Kaasha, Hipirashu, Shu, S-H-U, S-H-U, Shu, Okay, Okay. Janae, Kaash, Hipirashu, Tacha. Kanak Tacha, Hipirashu. What month, your birthday?
Ipirashu Tikatacha.
Hikatacha, Lapu. Raquel, Lapu. Raquel, Kanak Tacha, Kaash, Hipirashu.
Ipirashu Tak Atapa.
Tachatapa, Tachatapa. Tacha Tirishi, like the month that's ahead, the month that's coming ahead. Tachatapa. Okay. Wilipini, here's a question. Kanak, hey Tacha. Kanak, hey Tacha. Ryan, Kanak, hey Tacha. Hey Tacha. Kanak, hey Tacha.
Itacha. Oh, this Tacha Kamili Hey Tacha Kamili Tacha.
Oh, hey Tacha Kumeli Tacha. Tiana, hey Kanaka. Hey Tacha.
Hetacha Kumili Tacha.
Oh, Janae, hey Tacha. Kanaka hey Tacha. Kanak hey Tacha.
Komelitacha.
Oh, Komelitacha. Raquel, Kanak hey Tacha.
Komelitacha.
Komelitacha. Okay. Now, Tacha Hatika. So we're going to go over the names of the months, and then we're going to look at the days, the ashutayi, the days of the week. Tiana has written, Kanak hitach tikach, what is this month? So then you're gonna say Kanak heesh, what day is it today? You're gonna have that question. But let's go over these. And the game that Ryan's gonna have at the end, he said it's gonna be based on the months. And the months are very very descriptive, and some you can find ways, to remember them, especially like Tach Asap Aratok, a little winter month, and Tach Asapara, winter month. And some of them are culturally specific. Some of them are old. The names are old. Okay. Janae, Ruhina, Poan, Tokuch, can you read the Tacha Hotu, Tacha Hotu Sema, or Tacha Hotu Sinima, because they are feminine, because Tacha is granny moon. Okay.
Am I doing all the months?
Can you read all of them? Yes. Can you try to read all of them?
Yes. Tachaweka for January. Tachaweka Teukoma, February. Why do I keep saying that wrong?
Oh, yeah, take sound group by sound group, like syllable by syllable. Komeri Tach A.
Komeli Tach A. Tach Atapa. Tach Ahiku. Tika Tach A. I always say that one like wrong, I feel. Tika Tach A. There you go. Tika Tach A Teukoma. Tach Aruina. Tach Aruina Teukoma. Tach Awera. Tach Asap Aratuk. Tach Asap Ara.
And the ones I want to tell you, go on, because your pronunciation is excellent. So I wanted to say that Tach Asap Ara, because Asap Ara, Sap Ara means lying. Sap Ara means it's lying, like the cold is lying. And if you've ever been outside where the ground is so cold, and then the Asaparatok means it's not as cold, and then it's the little winter month, the one before that. And the Wera, okay, I'm going from the bottom up. Wera, to hunt, because here in Marksville, October, it's like almost the first Friday in October. We actually had a school day off. Teachers and students were off because it was the first day of squirrel hunting season. And Tacharuina, Tacharuina Teukuma. Teukuma is a kinship term meaning little sister, and we use it in naming the months and also one of the days. And Ruina meaning hot. Rowina is book or paper, but Ruina is hot. And we have the Tach A, remember that's granny moon. So both the moon, Tach A, granny moon, and Tach E, sun woman, they are both feminine. Tihika Tachang, I said summer month. Yes, and also Tihika means year, because we use that. We use that when we talked about our Kashtihika, how many years do you have? It means summer, but also means year. Why? Because the year began with the green corn ceremony, or the green corn festival, which was usually celebrate with the summer solstice or around the 4th of July. And that's why it's called Tihika, both summer and for the year, or the beginning of the year. June something, end of June, summer solstice, summer solstice, the 4th of July, it's the time of the green corn. Tachahipu because that's when we have a powwow. And then tacha tapa, that's
So
when
that's like the dancing month?
Yeah.
The touch
yeah,
on-
dancing month, yes, month to dance, yes. And that's why we call tacha hipu. Some of these we created in the group because we had not every month was named. Months were like seasons and grouped accordingly, but we named them so we have like our calendar we can identify, you see. And then Komeli Tacha, that is the hackberry tree month. And what it is that the sun woman, her, the first suitor, young man, was actually a kingfisher, and he lives in the hackberry tree. And he took her home that night from a dance, and she didn't know he was a kingfisher. And so that was the home, that's considered the home of the husband of Sun Woman, the kingfisher, the hackberry tree. That's why we call Komeli Tacha March, hackberry tree month, and remembering that. And Tacha Weka Tehukuma, the waning months. And then once again, you have the kinship term, and Tacha Weka, the waning moon month or spoiled month. Okay, so Tiana has a note in the chat box. Tehukuma always comes after the original month. You'll see that, yeah. For example, Tacha Ruina, and then Tacha Ruina Tehukuma.
And if you'll notice the pattern, you're always having touch ah in there. If you look up touch ah, it means, like Miss Donna said, it also means moon. So the months are based after the moon. So you pretty much have like the powwow moon, the planting moon, hackberry tree moon. As Donna stated before, it's because we really didn't go by the Roman calendar. That wasn't established until later. We went by seasons, and the way we depicted our seasons was through the moons. So we continued with that tradition.
So, and you can just remember that both sun and moon are feminine. Touch E for the sun, just one change of the vowel, the glottal, and then the letter I, E, I touch ah. So that was just like a little review. In time, you began to learn these. And I know you and Janae and Raquel, y'all would almost compete to see who could learn them, all 12 of them, you know. You could probably create your flashcards and use something that is related to the month to remember your month too. Yeah, the Gregorian calendar, Elizabeth, yes, Gregorian calendar.
Gregorian.
Like, yeah, like Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar, you know, all of those, yes, okay. So, or Roman calendar to use. So let's see, now what I wanted to do, I wanted to introduce the days of the week. Ashutayi, page 67. We will not, this is not the first time and the last time you'll see the months, because they will come up again. And I said, for next time, we're gonna go through, and it won't be too hard to go through the Hinu because we've had a lot of background. And I prefer to do as much conversation as we can as well. So Sunday is Ashut A, which is the big day, Sunday. Rapusak, one sleep after the big day. Rapu means to sleep. Sok is one. Rap ili. Now what you had to do here, you have Rapu and ili. We talked about vowel blending, and Rapu ends in a U, and ili an I, and the U and I in your vowel blending becomes, you and I becomes I, right. I'm just tired, but I know I wanted to make sure I was saying the right thing.
That comes from the whole rule of two vowels can't be next to each other.
Right, because they're Rapu and Ili, you can't do that. You have to say Rap Ile. Then the next one, Rapunik, is actually Rapu plus Inik, which is 3. Rapu and Inik. You blend the U and the E, and you get, right, thank you. U plus E in the chat box equals O. So You'll be doing lots of vowel blending as you go along. Rapumunk. So that is 4 sleeps after the big day. It's Thursday. And you didn't have to do vowel blending because monk begins with a consonant. So you have rapumunk. And like I said, you could do the ku, or you could try to do the voiceless U that follows the K, rapumunk. Rapusink, which is a Friday. 5 sleeps after the big day. And once again, you have sink begins with a consonant, so you didn't have to have vowel blend. And Haas even says in the dictionary, in the forward, if you want to call it that, that sink is probably either from the French or the Spanish because of cinq and cinco. So, and the influence there, cinq, 5 sleeps after the big day. And then we have the loan word for Saturday, samedi, but we also have the Tunica word, ashute teukuma, and that is the big day's little sister, okay? Ashute teukuma. Okay, let's see. So Janae, Ruhina Puan, or Raquel, I should be Raquel, because I think that Raquel didn't get to read the, Raquel, Ruhina Puan Tokuch, read please, this time, Ashutayi, the days of the week. Luchirone Kichu.
Okay. Sunday, Ashuto. Monday, Rapashu. Aku.
Rapusak,
Rapu. Rapusak.
Oh,
Tuesday, Rapili. Wednesday, Raponi. Thursday, Rapumang. Friday, Rapusink. Samedi, Saturday, Ashuto Tehukuma.
Ashut eh. Yeah, that's the eh.
Ashut
That's
eh.
the eh. Yeah,
Okay.
eh. It's like a short e. I'm sorry.
Eh.
Eh.
So Sunday is Ashute.
Ashut eh.
Okay. Ashute.
Yeah, and then teuku.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Saturday,
big day.
Ashute Tehukuma.
Teukuma. And Tiana's telling you Lapupanu. Very good. Okay. Now, Hache, Janae, Ruhina Poan Tokuch. I'm going to ask you to read the days of the week, please. Girone Kichu in Tunica.
Ashute, Rapusak, Rapili, Raponik, Rapumang, Rapusink, Samdi, Ashute Teokoma.
Home. Okay. Hache. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to go to the ordinal numbers and we're going to say what day. See how we can do this. I don't know if possibly, are they the ordinal numbers or 62, 63. I'm going to say what day is the first day, second day. Let's see. Okay, so there's a little note about it. It's actually on Lutamashu. It's in the Lutamashu about how to make the ordinal numbers. So we'll go to that. Okay. Oh, gee, I hope y'all, okay. Lutamashu, that means the language maker. And I'm going to ask Jone, Hina Poanto Kuch, could you read the Lutamashu? Numbers like?
Numbers like Sak, Ili, Enik, 1, 2, 3, which you've seen in the previous section, are used to count things to do math problems. Oh, and to do math problems. These numbers are called Widakashi or cardinal numbers in English. Cardinal numbers, sorry. Numbers like Sakuta, ilita, enikuta, first, second, third, are used to put things in order, like when numbering objects or putting ideas or people in a series. These ordering numbers are called Wirakashita.
Kashita, or ordinal.
Or
Mhm.
ordinal numbers in English. To make ordinal numbers in Tunica, you just add ta to the regular number. So to say the sixth one, you would combine masaki and ta to get masakita.
Masakita. So what I'm going to do now, I want to ask you some questions. Which day is the first day? Now, when we, so we have, I don't know whether it would be good right now to put in the chat, like Sakuta. We can talk about the days. We have 7 days in a week. So we could either do chat or whiteboard. Would someone like to help me? Tiana's going to put it. Sakuta, okay, Ilita, Enikuta, Mankuta, Sinkuta, Masakita, Taikuta, Hotu, because there's 7 days in a week. But I don't want it to confuse you because we say we have Ashute, which makes, that's the first day of the week, you know, and the way Tunica. So if I asked Kanak Ashuki Sakuta, Tiana, Kanak Ashuki Sakuta, Luchirone Kichu, Kanak Ashuki Sakuta.
Ashute.
Ashute. Maybe now we go to the days of the week. Back to the days of the week, Ryan. And we'll practice this. Okay. Ashute. Let's see. Elizabeth, are you there? PJ? Are you here? Maybe stepped away. Raquel. Kanak Ashuki Sakuta. Oh, okay.
Sakuta,
Ashute, okay. Janae. Kanak Ashuki Sakuta? You got Tiana? Kanak Ashuki Sakuta.
Ashute?
Ashute, I don't want you to be confused because we say Rapusak will be the next day. Don't get confused. I don't want you to get confused. Okay. Elizabeth. Kanak Ashuki Ilita. Kanak Ashuki Ilita.
Ilita Rapusak.
Rapusak, Ryan. Kanak Ashuki Sakuta. Sakuta.
Ashute.
Ashute, Okay. Janae. Kanak Ashuki Enikuta. Kanak Ashuki
Ili?
Rapili, Rapili, Raquel. Kanaka Ashuki Mankuta.
what is the fourth day?
Uh-huh.
Rapon, Rapon Iku.
Rapunik, Rapunik.
Rapunik.
Rapunik, Lapu. Let's see. Tiana, Kanak Ashuki Sinkuta.
Rapuno.
Rapumunk. Janae, Kanak Ashuki Masakita.
Rapusink.
Pusing home. Let's see. Elizabeth, Kanak Ashuki Tayikita. Tayikita. Tayikita.
Ayista. Ashut e tehukuma.
Ashute te ukuma. Okay. Hache. I'm going to ask you to ask someone, okay? I'm going to kind of mix them up, but I can use this in front of you. And if you remember, and you saw the note, Tiana put Sakuta first, Ilita second, Enikuta third, Mankuta fourth, Sinkuta fifth, Masakita sixth, Taikita seventh. So, okay. Wibentake, listen. Elizabeth, Tokuch, Elizabeth, Tokuch. Raquel, Tik, Winahitake, Kanak Ashuki, Sakuta.
Raquel, Karakashuki Sakuta.
The first day,
Oh,
Ashuka. Ashute.
Ashute. Oh.
Ashute.
Tiana, Jone, Tik, Winahitake, Kanak Ashuki, Ilita.
Jone Kanak Ashuki Ilita.
Rapusak.
Rapu Sak. Lapu. Okay. Ryan. Let's see. Ryan, Raquel, Tik Wira Wintaki, Kanak Ashuki Mankuta.
Raquel, Kanak Shuki Mankuta.
Can you repeat that? What is this? Are you asking what is the second day? Or no?
The fourth.
I'm asking for Mankuta, the fourth.
Mankuta.
Oh, what is the fourth day? Rapunik.
Lapu Mankuta. I mean, yeah, Rapu Mankuta. Rapunik, Rapu Mankuta. Huh? I was thinking something else. Rapu Mankuta. Sara. Okay.
Hey,
Tiana,
Miss Donna, I don't want to cut the lesson short.
we're
but
gonna
maybe
do
like-
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 minutes, we get the game going, so that way they get used to
Yes,
doing it
I-
and signing up.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, well then I was looking at the time too, and I just want to do a little bit of random practice like that. That's fine. Sometimes you need to tell me when to stop. That's fine. And we're gonna do, we'll do some, but next time I want to tell them, kind of look over the hinus because we'll be able to more easily do the hinus since we've had all the background now. So, okay, Hache, Shimike, let's, or Shimite, huh? Shimite, we play. Now let's play the game. Shimikite, Sarah. So Ryan, you want to tell us about the game? Set up for the game, everything? Okay. Shimikite, huh? So Ryan's going to give us instructions. I prefer to use my phone to do this. You set up, it's going to be GimKit. He's going to tell us everything, correct, Ryan? Okay, he started screen sharing so he can explain to you what to do.
Yes.
Okay,
So What GymKit is Tiana and the other apprentices use it with the younger kids. It's just a way, I guess you could say, to keep them entertained while also learning. But I thought that us adults like playing games too. I mean, there's some good ones in here that we've been playing during our classes. So is there a particular game anybody's interested in? Trust No One is like Among Us. The Floor is Lava, self-explanatory. We got to survive. The Floor is Lava. Humans versus Zombies, which is kind of team-based. Infinity Mode, that takes a little too long in my opinion, but you pretty much try and get all the Infinity Stones and cause the snap. Boss Battle is one versus the rest. We haven't tried Drain Mode or Hidden Mode yet, so, or Super Rich Mode. But yeah.
I mean, are we just like answering questions or something, or?
Yeah, once we pick a
Yes,
game mode,
uh-huh.
you'll sign in and it's kind of like Kahoot. If you ever used Kahoot,
Okay.
we'll just go ahead and do Floor is Lava, starting cash, none, answer check, yes, music, no, because that gets really loud. Join in late, power ups themes, yep. All right, so what you'll do is either on your phone or computer, you'll go to gymkit.com/live and enter the code.
Ryan, I don't know why I always have problem. I put it in the search thing and searching for it. Okay, let me see if this works. And enter code. I see it says one that says and enter code. That's the one. Maybe. I would hope. Oh, joining a game. Okay.
And emojis do work when you make your name, so.
Playing in code. Here we go. And the code is there. So let's see. Joining a game.
So this one's more team-based where we work together to stay above lava. You'll be able to purchase items and upgrades to help keep us above the lava. The Trust No One, I want to say, takes a little long too, because it's got like Among Us. If you ever played Among Us, you got to find your imposters. And don't pull what one of our people did and call out the other imposter when they are the imposter. Right? Singachi Tika,
I don't know why.
is
I am embarrassed because I always have
Raquel.
getting on. So I have difficulty getting on. I don't know why. And I had some problems with my phone. It said something about the server. I had a problem. I don't know what because I usually get it, but. Oh,
And
yeah.
the questions for this one is just the months that we went over. I used English questions for Tunica answers to make it just a little easier for people. Yeah, English questions, Tunica. Yeah, English
I'm
questions.
almost there. I'm trying to join a game. Rapang. I found it. Rapang. Oh, okay. Hichi, Sara. I always have a 1, 3, 5. And
I've been liking this because it's been helping me remember.
game
some
full.
stuff.
Only I can't get on because it says only up to 5 players. It have a teacher host to get more players in. So I
Okay.
have to just watch.
It happened
Okay.
in the last class.
Yeah, that's okay. I can watch.
The pro version, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's a John question.
Okay.
All right, we'll go ahead and
I
start.
just have to watch. Yeah,
Oh, I
because
turned
it says I
music
can't
off.
get in. Because I can't get in. There are too many players.
I'm sorry if the music's loud.
I don't hear it.
But yeah, it's pretty much you answer the questions, you get money. If you guys find anything that's not correct, please let me know so I can go through and fix it.
This is game full still. Oh, well.
And it's just a good way to, I mean, playing it is a good way to just pound in the words to you.
Yeah, it's the repetition because it takes like 37 times, 37 repetitions to remember something. But, and then way it comes around again and then you do remember.
Oh,
Reinforcing
I
it.
already noticed that I put the year beings in the begins in this month.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. Lapu, Janae, Lapu, Espanhol.
Okay. I fell for one of my own little tricks on this. Oh, and there we go.
Oh.
We died. The lava got us.
Oh.
So what, we're too slow?
Are we supposed to build a plank every time we get like $5? Because I was like racking like $30 here, and I kept forgetting to press shop. Like,
Oh, what does it mean I got 0? I kept hitting continue, right? Or no?
yeah, I got 0 too.
Yeah, you could build up money. There's more, there's planks, bricks, staircase, and I think one's a house.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
0
working
means
on
you
the
didn't get any
staircase.
wrong.
Yeah,
Oh.
0 means you didn't get any. I got one wrong. I fell for my own trick.
Oh,
yeah.
I got 16 and I got $136.
I have like $200 here. So like, was that? I mean, how did? I don't know. All right.
Let's see.
Bobby
Oh,
said-
Tiana missed 3? What?
Look how many questions I answered.
Oh, dang. she got
Exactly,
55.
exactly. Yeah, because you tried, yeah, yeah, how do you say, the reaction time too? Because sometimes the reaction time, that's what it is. You don't mean to miss out, but don't move on. Don't worry about if you got it wrong. You know, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great tool for us teachers too, because like, for instance, we can pull this up and I'll just look at mine. How do I do it? There we go. So I missed Halloween is in this month, which I accidentally hit Tachaweka instead of Tachawera.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, so I got,
Yes, your
I got
eyes.
myself my own trick there.
But
If
this
your
game's
eyes
kind of
trick
fun.
you. Yeah,
I like this game.
Oh yeah, and there's more there. The one we like to play as a group is the don't trust anyone because it's Among Us. And yeah, we don't
We should
trust
try
each
playing
other.
that one. We have
I've
time.
literally never played that game. The kids are the ones that are like really into it because my daughter's 12, you know, and I'm kind of an adult. I don't know, Ryan, sorry.
I keep seeing things Among Us, and I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay,
See,
so
I'm not
Do you
alone.
know?
what?
Do you know what that is, Among Us? My 40-year-old child? No, he
How many
doesn't know what
people-
it is.
Among Us?
Let's do one imposter.
Yeah.
so,
All right, so we're crewmates on a spaceship, racking up money to get point or answering questions, and we can run investigations on each other. So there's two different types of investigations. You have a private one that nobody sees, and then a public one that people can see. The public one is more expensive, but then we can see who's clear, who's not. And the point of the game is to get the imposter off the ship.
oh boy.
Yeah, we'll do normal, public investigation, sure. Student called meeting, sure. Answer check, yep.
Hey, do we have to do another game code?
Yes. it
Okay,
popping
I just
up
logged out of
now.
it. Okay.
So I'm gonna try again, but it's something about my server, because I'm not able to get a lot of things on my phone right now. And it came up again, but I'm trying, I'm joining.
Is there an app for this, or is it just only
Your
the
phone.
website?
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone with it, but I don't know. I never checked to see if there's an actual app for it.
Mine
I don't
didn't,
think there's
put
an
the
actual
code in, but
app.
it doesn't. Ryan, this is what happened with mine, just a screen like this. I put the code in and it came to this.
Oh,
oh,
it's
no,
asking to
wait,
enter
let me
your
try.
name.
Yeah, it didn't show the name then. Now I'm gonna try again, but something wrong with my server and I'm not trying to make excuse. Game full again. That's what happened with set. Game full. Students accounts can only host games with up to 5 players. Have a teacher host the game to get more players in.
I'm not on there.
I
Yeah,
know, but it did it
It's
again.
really weird.
Yeah. But they're, they're learning, and then they can actually go on it and try to make a little game.
Yeah,
themselves.
it's only 30 days free now, so.
Yeah, free,
after-
yeah, 30 days free.
After you gotta pay I think it's $5 a month.
$5, yeah.
We'll just keep switching up the
Yeah.
emails.
Probably, yeah.
We'll just make a new email.
I was gonna say that.
Are we waiting on anybody? Raquel, are you joining in or?
It wouldn't let me in. It wouldn't let me in, said that enough, not too many people.
Oh, no. It's taking forever. Okay, I'll get in there now. No.
I'm just drawing.
Well, yeah, now it tells me the same thing, game full.
Huh. Here, let me,
Is it only like 4-person game or something?
it's supposed to be, well, in ours, we get up to,
It says,
we get 8, but I think it's because Meg pays for hers.
Yeah, that's what you said, the $5, Yeah, look, if you make flashcards, you're welcome to share them on Tunica Language
Right here.
Forum. You said? There
Okay.
are flashcards. I'd love you to do that.
I'll bop out so Raquel can get in and try. And I already will tell you all, Tiana's probably gonna be the imposter.
Oh,
And it will tell you if you're the imposter or not you don't need to let people know that you're the imposter. It's the whole point of the game.
I was
gotta
saying
figure it
that's the
out.
point of it.
If you
Yeah,
keep
oh, I'm the
quiet, you're
imposter.
very suspect. If you keep quiet like I did, you're very suspect of,
You're
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody
Look at
catches
your-
on to that.
Captain screen for instructions, okay.
Who's Captain L?
Probably Captain Liz.
One imposter.
Research, we must check this report immediately. I can call me to go. I should get my kid down here to play for me.
I mean, at least we could still watch, so.
Yeah, it's watching to see.
So what is mission control?
That's where you'll do your investigations.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do? Look at our phone, okay.
Yeah, look at your phone and answer questions to build up energy. I think it's 7 points to run a private investigation, 15 to run a public, and 10 to call a meeting. But you could also use those points to go into upgrade menu and get more points and buy upgrades. Tiana's already investigating Jonay.
Oh, boy.
Renee is on the clear list.
Oh, okay, she's cleared.
It's Tiana.
Seriously, I have no idea what that is.
That means you're not an imposter. It's also to, like somebody accuses you, you could kind of throw a little sand in the eyes, I guess you could say, and get them off of you. Or like Tiana did one day, use her points instead of investigating, cover her own. Keep coming up clear, and we kick the wrong people off.
It's like I don't like to be a rotten egg in a game or a skunk. And it looked like it always would happen to me. Play basketball, and if you don't hit the basket, you add your letters to get skunk. And I always bad
I
guy.
think Tiana's onto something.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I think I know who the imposter is.
Singachitika, Big Mama. They're Big Mama.
So you answer the questions to get the points and then
Yes.
you do, okay.
And then
Actually answer one
you'll go to the
question.
shop to run, or the mothership to run investigations and stuff, or call
Oh,
a
okay.
meeting. To call a meeting, that you only get one meeting call, so you got to make sure you get the right person out, or you all fail. Tiana done investigated everybody. Oh, I didn't know they limit how many investigations you can do. Oh, there's 37 left. Well, I doubt you guys will need 37 investigations to figure out who it is.
I mean, only one person on the clear list, so we might need
I
it.
think I know who it is.
Oh.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, okay. See?
Oh, yeah, see, Janae popped up on the clear list over here, so. Now, if you
Oh.
run a public investigation, that's when they get, like, people get put on the clear list, so.
Okay, I'll do that.
But remember, the imposter can still put that they are clear. They'll appear, they won't appear on the clear list, though.
Mhm.
So just remember that. No, I can't kick Janae off the clear list. Investigating Liz again.
Why you keep running one on me? You know me. What's this investigation?
Why does it keep coming up inconclusive? It's just-
Oh,
I am just pushing buttons.
Gachi and Tika always coming up
I'm just-
inconclusive.
I'm just acting
I
like
just
I
wasted
know.
my
just
points
pushing
on you
buttons.
twice.
Transformed by his glory. This kingdom that he has inaugurated, put on the cross, has begun, and it's about gathering us, renewing humanity, renewing all creation at the heart of its past mission to present to the heavenly Father. This is the plan of
oh,
salvation.
player still entering name. Okay,
Mary said to the angel, "How
wonder who that is.
I have no relation."
Oh, okay, Liz came up, player.
So it is
Uh-huh.
Gachi Tika.
Gotta call the meeting.
Yeah, let's call this meeting. We already know.
But you gotta call the meeting so they can defend themselves. Oh, that's loud. All right, discussion time. So you guys get a few seconds to discuss before we vote. Do you guys?
It's
Anybody
Miss
have-
Donna. It's for sure.
She's not even playing.
Hmm.
I wasn't able to get on. They said that the class was.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't even get it.
Well, there's supposed to be a discussion time in Among Us. Like
We know we've been discussing. We know who it is.
it's 3 out of 5. Why? There's not 5 people left. All right, there's 4. There we go.
I know.
Oh, bye,
Oh,
Raquel.
What?
oh, no.
Dang.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh wow.
So
I see how
suspenseful.
it is.
Get on got caught, Rock. That's how it works.
I don't even get it.
You're right.
Let's see.
That's like what spells EYES. Yes.
But all
I
right.
don't get it.
Let's see. 97, 94, 100%, 96.
Yes, Lapo.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, I had to run them investigations. I had to answer a lot of questions.
Right. I was trying to
They get
I
distracted.
wasted my point. knowing who it was already.
Okay. But yeah, that's the games.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Do that again.
Yep. We only got 2 minutes left, so
Okay, if anybody had something they want to know how to say, you have 2 minutes left to ask.
or if anybody has an idea of a type,
Yeah, an
like
idea?
a game they would like me to work on for referral method, not referral, but you know what I mean. I'm already
Yeah.
dead.
Mhm.
So if there was like something we went over before that you think you could use a little more help on, I can make a game for it. We could play it to help institute.
How about the math problems? How about some math? Can you do the math problems in Tunica?
I'm sure.
Yeah, and the different operations and the sync. Is there some way you can do that? I think that Raquel, she had to miss that day. I believe Janae, yeah, we did with Janae, remember? And Janae had to leave early. I believe that's how it went.
Yeah, I missed the other week because of a doctor appointment, and then Janae was early
Yes.
last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
the math would be good because Janae said she
Yes.
did all the math by herself. So
Okay.
Yes, with Taya and what's wrong with me? Oh, Taya and Yake and Kolu and Ahomu. Yes, the 4 operations and Sinch and the equal. That would be good.
Yeah, like on page 60 and 61, I don't know if you guys like went over that or whatever, but like it kind of makes it a little easier too, because you're like reading and seeing it as well.
Yeah, so now, you know, like I said, you have a background, so before we're gonna do a game again, at, like Ryan said, he'll call time, because I get carried away when I teach, and I don't necessarily have a clock in front of me, so we'll do some of the Hinu in this chapter, up until the time that, in the Wirakashi, in chapter 4, we'll cover the Hinu, and then we'll have a game. Mhm. And playing games, or you're teaching yourself and others, and it's like, if you make an error, you can go back and check and correct it. You know, you're self-correcting too. It's like little modules they used to have, they called it little modules they used to, that's what it was called years ago. It's supposed to be innovative in teaching, but this is, you can learn by games. You can teach yourself.
And I would just
Okay.
like. May 6th is the last day, right? Or is it the
Yeah.
13th?
I think it's May 6th.
Okay.
But I'm wondering, then what, are we going to have some kind of, in the summer, or have some, especially for the adults, I mean, the children might have off from school, but, that we're going to have to see what,
Yeah, 'cause
that.
the reason we stopped classes that early is because of powwow, but
Yes.
I don't
And
know if
now,
we're doing powwow this year.
yeah, right. And, I feel like, the, students that want to continue, why not, Yeah, apoitin and hita, that's what Tiana's saying now.
Oh yeah, I gotta get off
Yes.
too.
Yes, so.
Apoinan,
Apoinan, latilapu, lawalapu,
sila.
Lati-lapu.
latilapu, latilapu,